Hey, welcome back to the channel and to the garage. Let's have some fun today because it's a good day because we have another build to do. That right there. Let's get to it. Have some fun. The reason that we're building another cabinet like this is so I can get rid of this. Move everything in there into the cabinets. So let's build another one. So I have the pieces already cut out and we're just gonna start putting it together. Let me make something clear. There's more than one way to build a cabinet. I'm going to show you the way I'm building these cabinets. You might like it, you might not. This is how I'm going to build these for today. So there's more than one way to build a cabinet. Remember that. Just making it clear. First step is to get dimensions of the size of the cabinet or cabinets you're building. Then cut all the pieces, get all the pieces ready. We've done that. So now we're going to work on how we're going to join them all together. We're going to use pocket holes to start. This is the back paneling because we're just going to be doing butt joints. I have it marked out for the pocket holes. We'll start drilling them out and we'll go on to the next thing. So we have the pocket holes drilled out on this back panel and then also the top and bottom panels. Now we can start assembling. So we're going to use some wood glue. We're going to pin nail it together in a couple places so it can hold until we get the pocket screws in. We also need to check for squareness. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I checked for squareness, it was good. I showed you in that one spot. It was good. Checked a few other spots, it was good. So now we're gonna go ahead and screw in the pocket hole screws. That's what we're gonna do next. So for this, since the material's half inch, we're using 1-inch screws. I just realized I wanted to flip the top and bottom over, but it's too late now. Just keep on going. Ideally, you want the pocket screws to go in so it has more wood to latch onto and grab to instead of that way. So total mistake. Make sure if you're doing something like this, make sure your screws are going up like that, not down away from the bulk of the wood. So yeah, sometimes you gotta slow down and make sure you do everything right. The last screw we have to put in. So I'm kicking myself right now because this should have been flipped around. So should those. Should have been flipped around. But it is what it is. It'll still be strong once the glue dries. We'll be good. It's a shop cabinet. Let's keep on moving on. You live and learn. So real quick, I forgot to cut for that shelf. So I'm going to cut that out. It's 30 by 11 and a quarter. So I'm going to cut that out and we'll keep on going. So here's the piece for the shelf and the face frame pieces right there. So now we're gonna keep on going. We have more pieces. We actually have, well, almost all the pieces for it. Yep. We're gonna drill some pocket holes in this thing and screw it, glue it and screw it. We're gonna keep on rolling. Okay, so we put the shelf in, pocket hole screws, some glue. That's in. We're moving on to the face frame. The face frame now. Because we have the piece for that. We're going to put the face frame together. And then off to the doors and it's going to be done. Let me show you how we're going to put the face frame on. So that shelf I built, I drilled pocket holes in this one, screwed it together, glued it and screwed it together. But I'm going to try something a little different this time, because this one's going to be hanging off a little bit. So basically I centered this one on the bottom, did the bottom and the top, centered it, made the mark, and it's even on both sides, so I know I'm good. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a cool little trick I learned from somebody else on YouTube. But we're just going to use glue and this cool little trick I'll show you. So I broke apart a bunch of brad nails so they're all single and set it in all together. Anyways, now we're going to hammer them into the side. Watch this. Oh. You want to make sure they stay up straight too. So I'm going to just do a few all around on each side. Okay, so I nailed them in about halfway. They're 1-inch nails. So all the way around, even though I did on the top side. But yeah. And then we'll take some cutters and cut it. I cut it at an angle, kind of have it a little sharp. And then you just do that all the way around. Okay, so we cut them all off. Cut all the heads of them off. They're a little sharp, sharp enough to go through wood. So basically, we're gonna put glue down all around the edge, and we just gotta line it up to that mark. And then once it's flush on this side too, all you gotta do is hammer it down and then clamp it and let the glue dry. And you're good to go. Watch this. Okay, sorry for the bad angle. My tripod only goes so high. So basically this is the top, so I want it flush to this edge. So we're gonna set it up here. We're gonna look at the markings. Okay, so we got the first one on. First rail, because rails go horizontal, stiles go up and down. So anyways, we got the first one on. We have it clamped. I think already I'm learning it would be better to go ahead and screw it together and then lay it down all at once. But you live and learn, see what works, what doesn't. But we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna put the rest of them on. Okay, so the face frame is on. The trick worked better last time when I did the other cabinet, when it was all pocket hole screwed together, the frame, and I just set it down as one. Worked a lot better that time. This time, didn't work so good. So anyways, yeah, it's a little trick. I might have to try to master it and then show you later, another day. But we have the face frame on, clamps on, glue's gonna dry. We can start prepping the doors. So once this is done, we can mount the doors and then we can hang it. Once we put the French cleat on the back of it, and we're good to go. Let's keep on moving forward. Okay, we're gonna sand these doors down a little bit. I know you don't wanna watch it, so I'll come get you when I'm done, and when we're gonna do the round over on the edges. So I'll see you in a sec. So in this palm router I have a round over bit already in here, and it's set already to match my other doors on the cabinet. So I'm just gonna run with it, run around the edges really fast, and these doors are gonna be ready to be mounted on the cabinet. So let's get to it. Just a simple round over, nothing too crazy, just really simple. take the edge off of it basically. So the glue dried, the face frame looks good. We can put the doors on now, and also put the French cleat. Put the other half of the French cleat back here, and then it'll be ready to hang. So here's the other half. I'm going to use, just going to center it on here, and glue it, pin nail it, and then probably put in screws too, just to stiffen it up a little bit. So I'm going to use some 2-inch screws to put at the top, screw it into this, and then also goes in this top panel. I'm using this so I know where the center is for this one. Just make a little mark. And there we have it. The screws, French cleat, be able to hang it. And then this piece down here, so it'll sit level on the wall. Same thickness. Now onto the doors. Okay, so we're about to put on the doors. The hardware. Basically, this used to be one piece and I cut it down. So I'm gonna make it look like it's a book match. It's one piece. So it looks good, looks better. But yeah, basically this hardware will go under this one. Yeah, as you can see on these cabinet doors. So for these hinges, simply flip it over. And I pre-drilled for the holes. Marked it 3 inches down. That's how I wanted it. Pre-drilled just a little bit, and then we're going to screw them to it. So your little tip for you when you're putting in hardware. Some hardware has different screws in the bags. So if you're just looking at it, it kind of looks the same. But then when you look at it to the side, one's rounded and one's flat. So make sure you know which screws go where. We're going to be putting the rounded ones on the front side and these flat ones on the back side like this. A little tip for you. The doors are on. Cabinet number 2. It's in on the French cleat. There we go, there we go. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully you liked it. Consider hitting that like button and that subscribe button. It really helps me out. This is just one of the ways of how you can build a cabinet, just super easy, simple way. So, in the meantime, you go build something and stay tuned and wait till the end for that scripture I'm going to share with you. See you on the next one.